What's up, everyone? Welcome to a very exciting episode of the Boo Project. Today, I have a lyrical mastermind, someone who's really killing it from out in the Southwest. I'd like to introduce you guys to Palmtree.
Peace, peace. What's happening, y'all?
So, for people hearing your name for the first time, you want to kind of tell them who you are?
I go by Palmtree. My name is Joe. Was born in Phoenix, raised in Flagstaff, Arizona. Rising from the Southwest like a cactus. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
It's been a crazy journey. I got a tour coming up. You know, we started off local, just doing these local shows. And I'm about to go on tour with some people that I grew up listening to, called the Souls of Mischief. And it's very surreal. I'm very excited for this moment. It's gonna be something. It's gonna
That's awesome, man.
be Thank you.
I hear your music. I can hear the energy that you
It's
put
like
into
just
it. Sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No, you're good. You're good. I get that a lot. A lot of people, I actually get a lot of people that tell me my live music sounds better than the recorded music because I just put so much energy when I'm like in that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've definitely seen some of the live videos. I can agree there. And I mean, seeing a lot of it shows that like you've earned this tour and you've earned a lot of the opportunities you've had so far, for sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It's been a lot of work for sure. A lot of work, a lot of dedication.
Definitely. I can tell that you are dedicated. So how would you say the Flagstaff scene has influenced you?
The Flagstaff scene is very small, I must say. Flagstaff's a very like folky town, so they really like folk music here. Kind of like bluegrass, like they love bluegrass and like jam bands out here. So the hip hop scene is very small. It's very hard to like get people to come out. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
Um,
understand that feeling entirely.
so we actually kind of had to hijack like the stage a few times where we just like when the students are in town, we have a campus here, NAU, Northern Arizona University. And so when the students are in town, we would just book like a random night and just wait for the bar to get packed and kind of play hip hop. And like we didn't even promote it. We just kind of like surprised people that were there with the hip hop show. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Um, but it's crazy because I was actually about like the Flagstaff scene is hard, man. I was about to give up a while ago. I was about because I was putting so much energy and money and resources. Didn't think people cared, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I
get
was
that.
actually about to give up. Yeah, I was actually about to give up, and I was working at a dispensary here in town. Weed is legal here, so I was working at a dispensary. I was a bud tender, and this dude walks in, and he does what you do. He's a music promoter. This dude walks in. His name is Brandon, and it just so happened that I was the one that ended up helping him out and getting him his product. Asked him what he was up to for the day, and he said he was in town promoting a show. So I was like, okay, like what do you do? He was like, I do everything. I do rock, country, hip hop. And he was like, I have this show coming up in town here in Flagstaff with Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Um, and he asked me to send him my links and see if it would be a good fit. I sent him the links and he confirmed. He was like, yeah, I want you to open up this show. Gave me some tickets and I sold a shit ton of tickets. And ever since then, we've been working together. That was like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And he's the same dude that's sending me out on tour. He really believes in what I'm doing. And it's just crazy that he came into my life at that moment where I was just like on the fence of, do I really want this or You
And
know,
I think that was your sign to keep going right there.
very much so, very much so.
Yeah, I mean, last year I was at a show and I was set on that being my last show until an artist that I listen to locally here kind of like he pulled me aside and he was like, "Don't quit."
That's love, man. That's love. When somebody does that, that's like that's some real shit right there.
It really is.
That's coming from the heart. That's like that's rare.
It really is. And I mean, now it's gotten to the point where like I booked this guy.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So, where did the
How are the shows? How are the shows out there? Oh, sorry.
Oh, the shows are actually they're pretty good. I mean, I did my festival for the second year. The first year was we only had like a 3 hour concert, but then this last Saturday, 6 days ago, we did it for the second year for an all day festival, and we had probably a good between 120 and 200 people in and out, and people staying for the whole thing too.
That's good. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I mean, especially for a very
That was
country town.
That was just like a local, like no big headliners, just local artists.
No big headliners. This next year we're gonna have a bigger local guy and then a regional guy coming in, a more northern Midwest region act, and yeah.
Yeah, that's those are good numbers, man.
And then I'll probably have to talk to you.
Hey, man. Yeah, no doubt. I'll talk to my manager and we'll make something happen for sure.
All right. So, where did the name Palmtree come from? You knew it was coming.
This is actually like a wild. This is wild. So, it started off. Growing up, there was like 4 or 5 Joes in our friend group. So we all had to like come up with nicknames for each other so we wouldn't just be turning around when everybody said Joe. And my last name is Palmer, and I smoke a lot of tree. So it was just kind of like palm tree. And that was when Flatbush Zombie came out with the palm, like dip in my hand and then I palm tree. So it was just, it kind of just like, it was like, okay, palm tree is a cool nickname. And it got solidified my junior year in high school. We were in English class for the first day. It was the first day of English class. The teacher's taking roll call, getting to know everybody, you know. And he calls on me. He's like, Joseph, I'm like, I'm here. And my homie was in the class. You can just call him Palm Tree. And I knew it was coming, and I was stoned, bro. I was high as shit. And the teacher was like, oh, why did they call you Palm Tree? And I was like, it's just a nickname. And my buddy was like, nah, tell him. And I was like, dude, shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up. And my buddy was like, it's because his last name is Palmer and he smokes a lot of trees. Like in class, in front of the teacher, I was like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. But it's funny because I told you I was bud tending, right? So the same teacher that taught that class, fast forward, is coming into the dispensary. He has a medical card and he's like picking up bud. And he looks at me, he's like, yo, Palm Tree. I was like, yo, Mr. Lesandrini, what's up, L dog? It was just like, what? So Palm Tree was, and then, yeah. That's how it kind of stuck. And it's crazy. It's even crazier, too, because I had no idea, but my last name, Palmer, actually comes from the word palma, which is the palm tree leaf.
Yeah.
So I had no idea when I like made my nickname that was like, so it just all like, you know, it all aligned perfectly.
It's literally like it just came around full circle from what
the
name came from to where. So
oh, it's crazy.
Amazing. So, you know, when did you realize you wanted to take music seriously? I know you post a lot about, at least over the last half a decade, you've been working.
Yeah, I've been working. That was really when Brandon came into my life and let me open up for my first major show. And that was when I really was like, okay, like somebody else believes in this almost more than I do. Like that, like I have to take that seriously. I can't take that for granted. That's not something you just let slip under the rug.
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, it's definitely
Like
not
when
something.
you're doubting yourself and somebody comes in. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, yeah, doubting yourself, and then finally someone comes in. They're like, "I have the opportunity of a lifetime to put on the table for you." It's like,
Yep. And it was actually really cool because we after we worked together for a couple shows, he took me out for lunch and we sat down and got to know each other. And his story was very similar to mine. Like he was on the fence of, do I want to keep promoting shows? Is this worth my time? Because he had a sales job at the time and he was making a lot more money with that. And we kind of talked about it. And he was like, he told me, he was like, you're the reason I started taking the promoter job more seriously. And like, I was like, that's actually crazy that we both just kind of inspired each other like that at that same point in time in our lives.
you guys found each other when you need each other most. That's what the universe does, isn't it?
Yep, exactly. I was like, there's no way it's a coincidence, man. It absolutely not.
I mean, you were what, a 23-year-old kid getting ready to quit?
Just about, yeah, 23, 24.
Because I'm like, you were right around my age.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm glad you didn't quit. I mean, we wouldn't have, things like Day by Day, Room to Grow.
Oh shit. Okay.
We wouldn't have those songs if you would have quit.
Man, I haven't put music out in 3 years. I can't wait to start releasing again. Life has been crazy. Life has been very crazy for me these past few years. But it's all coming together. It's all starting to make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I gotta ask, what's it like opening for Afro Man?
I was mad, bro. I love Afro. He's a cool dude. He is very humble, great guy. But the guy showed up like 40 minutes late, dude. Like I could have played like a 20-minute longer set. I could have like
Oh,
but I mean he's
dude.
known for that. He's like known for showing up late. He's
Yeah,
very notorious for just showing up late to his own shows. But it was fun. We had a blast. It was sold out. There was 500 people there, and people were like still trying to get in. People were standing outside trying to like watch from the outside.
that's
I was
cool.
like, it was insane. I tried. My dumbass. I thought I had it like that, and I tried to stage dive.
Oh God.
Did not work, Brad. Did not work. Uh,
Just no one caught you, just
humble.
down.
That no. Well, it was that, and it was also the way I dove. Like I didn't know what I was doing, man. I just
Oh,
jumped into the crowd, and they all got scared, and yeah, that humbled me. It humbled me real quick, though. I was like, we're not doing that again. We're gonna stay in our lane.
yeah, maybe. I think I'm a little too big to stage dive. I might catch a charge if I try that.
See, it's
Someone might
crazy
look.
because I've seen big dudes stage dive, and like though it's just it's also a matter of like trajectory. Like the stage wasn't high enough for me to like actually like land on the crowd. I kind of just jumped into them rather than like up, you know.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was funny. I think next
that's
time I have an idea. Like if I want to stage dive again, I kind of have an idea with like the palm tree name. Like get like a pool floaty and throw it out to the crowd and then jump on that or something. You know what I mean? But
like
we'll
get a
see.
giant palm tree pool floaty and jump on that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That'd be pretty sick.
yeah. We'll see though. We'll see. I don't know how to. That kind of traumatized me. I don't know if I want to. Uh,
So when did you really, kind of find your sound and, be like, this is where I might be onto something?
oh man, there was a song I made called "Chilly Chill." I don't even know if that's still out. To be honest with you, I think it is. But "Chilly Chill" was like the first one where people were like, "Dude, this is dope. Like, I relate to this. This is." I was like, okay. And like to be honest, to be completely honest with you, I still don't feel like I have found my sound yet. Like I think I'm always looking for new ways to create. And every time like I'll try to experiment with something. Like, I think I find my sound and then I experiment with something and I really like the experiment that I did. And I'm just like, maybe I don't actually have a sound. Maybe I just like music. Like maybe one day I'll join a band even, you know?
Yeah.
Because I enjoy all. I'm not just a hip hop head. Like I like old country. I like rock and roll. I like EDM. Um,
That's a big thing. Like I've been always trying to tell you, I'm not a hip hop artist. I am a music artist who makes hip hop.
exactly, exactly. I'm a big soul fan. Like I love soul music. There's a band right now called the Sinceres and the Altons. They came to Flagstaff recently and was one of the best shows. Oh, like I was so happy to be there. Um,
I've been getting real big into like the 60s, 70s, 80s style rock. I've been bumping out to a lot of Sean DeNoon and the Breakdown out of
okay,
Nashville.
I haven't actually heard of them.
Yeah, definitely a smaller group. I just
Sean,
kind
you said
of
Sean. What is it?
Sean DeNoon and the Breakdown.
Okay, I have to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool because I work with my manager for my music. He does shows out here. So whenever he does shows out here, I'll get to work with the bands and everything, and I'll get to like there's a bunch of bands that he brings out that I've never heard of. It's cool. I love it.
See, that's a lot of what I've been doing too. I find people I haven't heard of. I listen to them. If I like them, they're coming.
They're coming. Yeah, send an offer, bro. Send an offer.
It happened.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, I have someone
So
coming in from Zambia to my festival next year.
you got what?
Someone coming from Zambia to my festival next year.
Yo,
All the way
that's
from
tight.
Africa to America for their first show in America.
That is tight. That's music, man. It's crazy because I have a song. We never finished it, but I was working on this track with this dude from India, and he rapped his whole verse in Hindi.
That's awesome, honestly.
It's like no, it's all it's amazing. It's like we have never met. We just connected through Instagram, and we were like, "Yo, let's do a track, man." It's crazy.
I mean, that's
Music is
exactly what
beautiful.
happened with me and this guy. I mean, like, I reached out to him. I was like, hey, let's do a podcast. Next thing you know, I'm booking him for a festival.
That's what's up, dude. The fact that he's down to come out too, that's sick. That's a lot of travel right there.
His team jumped on it. They were like, wait, there's someone that wants you out in America. And like now it's like, yeah, absolutely, I do.
Dude, if you can do a show in another country, even if there's 10 people in the crowd, like you have no idea who one of those people is going to be and how far they can just take your music.
I actually have the head of a label coming to perform at my festival next year.
Good shit. Good shit.
So, I mean, really, like, everyone, like, put your heart into this one. Like, this is a shot that I never thought I'd be able to give people, but I'm giving it to them.
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. I love that you're doing it for other people too.
Yeah,
Because
it's hard.
that's how I feel. That's how I feel about this music. Is like I've been going like I go through so much shit in life, and I feel like when I'm on stage, like it's my moment. You know, I finally get my moment for me, and the fact that I get to share my moment with so many other people is like that makes me so happy.
Yeah, and I mean, I love it, especially because like, I look out and I mean, I see every kids from the age of 5 to grown men the age of 50 rocking out in the crowd to my music, and this
it's
is
a
what
feeling, man.
This is what my music was supposed to do: bring everybody together, no matter race, color, creed, age, everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One love, and it's all about peace and love over here, man.
No doubt.
So
No doubt.
What do you think is separating you from the other artists that are starting to come up out of Arizona?
Um, Honestly, I don't like to get too competitive about this stuff. Like everybody, there's a lot of good artists coming out of Arizona.
Oh,
There's a dude
absolutely.
right now who's actually kind of blowing up. I've been listening to him a lot. Um, but I think what my separation is that I'm not thinking of this as a competition, and a lot of other artists are. Like I want everybody to win rather than hating on another man's success. And I feel like a lot of artists out here kind of get in their head, get in their ego, get in their pride.
Yeah, I definitely know that feeling. I gave a kid his first show, and now he's too good to work with me, too good to talk to me, running his mouth on my
That happens to
entire.
a lot of promoters, man. That happens to a lot of promoters I've heard. It's a shame.
It's like he got on my festival, got to the biggest festival on this side of our state because of how he did on mine, and then nothing.
Pride, man. The pride comes before the fall. Just keep doing you, bro.
For the fall, and trust me, I can't be too proud. I'm very proud of myself, mostly because I'm helping charities.
Oh, see, that's like there's a fine line between like a sense of pride that destroys you and a sense of pride that builds you up. And the sense of pride that like really hurts people is like, oh, I'm too good to show love to this guy. You know what I mean? That's insane to me, bro. Like,
I mean, I've had people with a sense of pride for this year's show that like they wouldn't come do the charity festival because they don't think it's going to be worth their time. You live an hour away and it costs you like $20 in gas to get here and $20 to get home, and
it's
you get
not worth your time, bro. Like, anytime you can help other people, that's worth it.
yeah. They were removed from the group chat immediately. It's like okay, not coming next year. It's like peace out. Like
Nah, bro,
everybody,
that's
they can no show any of my other shows. You no show my charity festival, I'm never booking you again because it's a one.
That's like because if you're just in it for the money, dude, if you're just in it for the money and yourself and you're not trying to give back, like what are you making music for, bro?
Exactly. I mean,
Like
I'm here to like. I just want to help
music
people,
is
make people smile. I want to be the escape for even if it's 5 to 10 minutes. I'm on
yeah.
stage.
And that's originally what music was, man. Music was like for like spiritual ceremonies, like sacred traditions that they would like, they would play music and it would be like
Like
an enlightenment kind of thing.
yeah,
It was like a
things like
healing
that,
experience.
when it comes to things that I always say, the best example, at least for us here in America, is the powwows.
Yep, exactly. Like and when the Native Americans play that music, it's at a certain frequency and they do that on purpose. Like the
Absolutely.
music, the drums are at a certain pattern and rhythm that's supposed to bring out whatever they're trying to bring out or bring in whatever they're trying to bring in. And it's just like they're tuned into the frequency, man. And like frequency and sound, like I don't speak other languages, but I have communicated with people from all over the world that I don't know their language just through the music because sound is universal, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, I have fans who are all the way like I can see I have viewers in Saudi Arabia.
That's crazy,
I,
man.
yeah.
That's like I'm a big fan of Lupe Fiasco,
Oh, I love Lupe.
and he has a I forget the song, but it's like it's where he's talking about like going to do shows and having to leave his girl behind and like
Isn't that the show
what's
goes
that?
on? Isn't that the show goes on?
No, it's not the show. Oh, let me
Same album, I'm pretty sure, same project area, same release timeline area.
yeah, let me see. Let me look him up real quick. But he talks about like going to do a show in Japan and how they don't even know what he's saying, but they still come out and nod to the beat. You know what I'm like? And
I mean,
that
music is life, man. Even
it's
our
just so
hearts
real.
make it.
So yeah, it's so real. Yeah, let me find this song so I can tell you real quick. Yeah, it's cool, man. Music is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe I almost gave it up.
I I mean, it happens to the best of us. I'm so glad that you didn't give it up. I'll keep saying that,
Hmm.
man.
Thank you.
Oh yes. You've opened for a lot of bigger names. Was there any one that like really stuck out to you when someone said that that was the show?
I would have to say, I mean, they all were like very, like, whoa, really? You
I'm
want me to
talking like,
open up for this guy?
oh my god, there's no way. Like,
Yeah, Cypress Hill was the first like huge one where I was like, "You did you say but what? Cypress who?"
like,
And that was Cypress Hill and Souls of Mischief here in my hometown. There was 1,500 people there. Insane.
and now full circle, you're touring with Souls of Mischief.
Yeah. And then the next one that was crazy to me was my last show in Reno. It was in May. I got to open up for The Far Side, Jizza from Wu-Tang Clan, and Ramirez.
Oh wow, three artists that I definitely know all of them. That's
Yeah, it
amazing.
was, and like, and the thing is like every single one of them like gave me my flowers. Like they gave me the time of day. They like shook my Jizza signed a copy of Liquid Swords for me and wouldn't sign anybody else's shit. Like he like, and now yeah, we're there's some things coming. There's some things coming after that show. I can't announce it yet, but it's crazy. But I got to talk with the Far Side. Like I grew up listening to the Far Side, and I got to talk with every single one of those members, and every single one of them told me that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm on the right track. They were like, "Your music is dope. You need to get videos. You need this. You need that." They gave me a free beanie. They were like, it was just love, bro. My merch booth was right next to theirs, and I was just chopping it up with the Far Side all night. It was crazy.
That's awesome, man.
It was crazy. And then yeah, they all like I saw Ramirez smoking a joint backstage, and I like went up and dapped him up. I was like, "Hey, what's up, bro? I'm a big fan." He was like, "Thanks, man. That was a dope set." I was like, "Yo, you were listening?" He was like, "Yeah, man, that was tight." I was like, "Holy shit, dude!"
I mean, those are the type of artists that I really like to be around too, are the ones that stay, even if they're backstage, they're listening to that opener set. They're listening to everyone.
Yep, that's what we were talking about earlier. That ego that people feel like they don't have to show love. You know what I mean?
Like, man, I have a guy that's been one of the biggest rappers in the state for at least over a decade up here. Been doing it for 30 years. I messaged him, hey, you want to come do this festival next year? Immediately, yeah.
That's why he's successful.
Yeah, like, that's why he's successful.
That is
So,
exactly why.
does opening for established artists, like Cypress Hill, The Far Side, Afro Man, and those guys, does it put more pressure on you, or does it motivate you to
Both,
grind harder on that stage? Oh, both.
both. The pressure is what motivates me, to be honest with you. Like when I'm under pressure, I that's when I thrive. When my back is against the wall, I'm dangerous, bro. I am dangerous. You
That's when
never
the
know what I'm gonna do
start.
next. But yeah, it's every single time. Like I always feel like, oh, this time I got it. Like I've rehearsed, like I've done this before. Then like that moment right before, I'm just like, holy shit, I'm about to do this.
Yeah.
And like all that pressure just comes in, and that's when I really like bring my energy out because I'm like, I have to do this. Like I'm about to walk on this stage. Like I have to do this.
Absolutely.
It's almost like I don't realize what I'm doing until I'm like about to walk on the stage, and I'm like, holy shit, like what am I doing?
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. And now, I mean, you're going into another major opportunity here that's touring with Souls of Mischief, who you opened for at your last show, you said, I believe.
Oh,
So
that was
how
that was a big show I did last year.
or
They
last
weren't they were supposed to be at the last show, but they had to bail out, unfortunately.
So how did this tour come together?
Dude, my manager is just a boss. Like I said, he believes in me more than I believe in myself sometimes. And I'll just get a random text. Like, man, it was around like Christmas when I got the text about Cypress Hill. I was just chilling. I get a text. And it was just, all it said was Cypress Hill question mark. And I was just like, this motherfucker is crazy. How is he getting? And he got I still have to print this flyer out, but the flyer is crazy because like it's Palmtree, Souls of Mischief, and Cypress Hill, and it's like we each have our own. Like it was called the Legalize It tour, and so there were like 3 jars of weed on the flyer, and I got my own jar of weed with my logo.
That's awesome. That is amazing.
It's sick, dude. And I'm like, how? I even asked. I was like, dude, how did you get? I was like, did they push back on this? And he was like, yes, they did. He's like, they didn't want your name on the flyer. They asked why we need a local opening for Cypress Hill. And my manager vouched for me. He was like, because this local is going to sell 10% of the show at least. And I did. I sold 15% of the show's tickets.
And now
So I think that was a big part. Yeah, I think that was a big part of like how this tour came about. Was like they were questioning me, they were doubting me. My manager vouched, and I over delivered on what he promised. And I didn't even know he promised that. I didn't even know he said I was going to sell 10%.
And instead, you sold that plus an extra 50% of that.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And like, I think that was kind of where this tour came about. Was like Cypress Hill and Souls of Mischief's managers were kind of like, "Oh shit, okay." We doubted him. Let's see what he does on stage, and I killed it on stage. And fast forward, here we are.
Yeah, once you prove yourself, on stage, and then also with the with ticket sales. I mean, what is there more for you to prove to them?
Exactly. Like if I'm putting money in your pocket, how can you still be doubting me? So and I wasn't really getting any money back. Like I was getting like $2 per ticket, and I know the Souls of Mischief and Cypress Hill were getting way more than that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
what does it mean to you to be going on the road with a group that has had such a big influence, not only on hip hop, but also on yourself?
Dude, it means everything to me. And it's really like the performing and the music is really just the icing on the cake. Like if I could just have a moment and like sit down with these dudes and like express my gratitude for them and give them their flowers and see what kind of advice they have for me. That's really that's what I'm after, really. Cause like that's priceless, man. You don't get that from just making music. You know what I mean? You get that from the people who have already done it. And it just gives you that little bit more confidence and that motivation, that inspiration. Cause I was like, and I realized that with the Far Side. When the members of the Far Side were like talking to me and just like, yo, like this is what you need to do. My ears were just fucking open. I was like, yes, like more. I was just like a sponge, you know what I mean? And it was so inspiring.
And so, is there a specific Souls of Mischief song or a specific era of theirs that means the most to you?
I mean, always 93 Till Infinity. That's just the classic. But I grew up on just old 90s hip hop. Like they were just in the rotation, you know what I mean? There's the artists' names mean more to me than like just because of the impact they've like it was like the Far Side, Souls of Mischief, Wu-Tang Clan, De La Soul. Nas was a big one for me.
Oh wow.
And so I just like yeah. It's crazy.
I mean,
It's
you've
just
opened for members of, or at least a good chunk of the people you've listed there too.
yeah, yeah. If I could score one with Nas, man.
Now don't like maybe me and Brandon will have to get in contact with each other, see if we can double pull something together with that one, because that's a bit of a name that costs a
That's a,
dollar.
no, that's a big name, man.
You know,
Um,
costs a pretty penny. He costs quite the dollar.
but it's so like there's like I was telling you, there's a lot of like personal stuff going on in my life right now that's gonna come to light here soon, and it's already kind of getting a lot of traction. And so I feel like the attention that this is getting and the music that I'm working on right now is very closely related. Like this album I'm working on is just really based on accountability and just like listening to each other and just love, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like we're losing our way there. We're not listening to each other, and we need to start listening to each other and holding each other accountable. And that's like really what my music is going towards right now. So the situation that I'm going through is just exactly that. So it's almost just like free promotion for the album. And um I feel like with this attention I might be able to actually swing some bigger names here soon.
And so, did you want to talk more about the situation?
I mean, it's just I'll just give the gist. It's just my family is protecting my brother who's been a bully his whole life. He was my bully growing up, and I'm the one that had to stand up to it. My parents never really stood up to it. And to this day, I'm still standing up to his predatory behavior on my own. And my family is kind of just turning their backs on me.
I'm
But
sorry, that's terrible.
I mean, it's like I've been telling a lot of people like this is it's crazy because it's nothing new to me. Like I've been preparing for this my whole life, and I didn't even know it because I've always been the one to stand up to my brother, and here I am still being the one that's like, you're going to get justice, bro. You're going to be held accountable. And
Absolutely, people need to be held accountable, especially people that do things of that nature.
yep,
If you guys
yep,
want full details, I think it's Palmtree Music on TikTok.
yeah. Palmtree.music.official. And yeah, I mean, I think like a lot of people have been asking me like, are you your brother's keeper? Like, why are you so invested in this? And I'm just like, well, I mean, the community he's settled down in doesn't know who he is. I know exactly who he is. So like, I feel like I have a moral responsibility to hold my family members accountable.
Exactly.
And I have a moral responsibility to look out for the communities that are communities. Like they're trying to just live their lives and they don't know who he is. They don't know the kind of terror he can bring on a community. So I don't like yes, I am my brother's keeper. Yes, I am. As we
You're
should be, I feel
limiting
like.
him from being able to do stupid, evil, horrible shit.
Yeah, like you don't like our family isn't special. My family is not special. We don't get to just do whatever we want with no accountability. That's crazy, man.
Exactly. No one's special enough to go through life
Nobody.
without accountability.
Exactly. Nobody. Nobody is above the next man. I don't care if you're Donald J. Trump himself. Fuck that guy.
I mean, I
It's
don't care if you're the leader of the entire world, top to
no,
bottom.
I don't
There's
care if you're yeah, I don't care if you're God himself. If you're God and you come down and you tell me that you're above us, I know you're not God.
exactly,
I know you're false. I know you're lying. I don't believe you.
and that's exactly that. I mean,
Yeah,
so
like no one is above anybody. So we gotta look out for each other, man. We have to, because the system obviously isn't doing it for us. Obviously, I don't know how so many people are still just like, oh, just let the system handle it. Just let them. Just like what system, dude?
the system doesn't handle it, and everyone's like, then the prison will handle it. Where protective custody?
Yeah, like nah, man. We have to hold each other. We have to be the ones because we're the ones it affects. Is it not?
Us, the next generation, it doesn't end until we end it.
And it never will. It never will end. That's the thing, is like people are just getting too comfortable with like what's going on, and it's like, dude, this is a constant war, bro. And we have to be constantly ready for this. We cannot just stop and get comfortable. It's crazy.
People are constantly at war with the ones that, like, kill people or sell drugs, but all of a sudden this category doesn't need to be a constant war, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I feel like people have gotten too
complacent,
exactly. Too comfortable. And life isn't supposed to be comfortable.
No.
Life is supposed to be mysterious. Life is supposed to be a grind. It's supposed to be work. It's supposed to be the hard conversations. It's supposed, And it's I see that. Yeah, I see that with my family a lot too. Is like they want to give me praise on my music. Like they see the good things that I'm doing, and they're always like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you." I'm like, well, what about the dark things that you just ignore? Like you don't get to be proud of something that you didn't fuel. I don't know. Like they did fuel it in a way, but like I have always been the one to like do things on my own. And so like for you to have a sense of pride about what I'm doing while also ignoring the dark things that brought me here. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
That is absolutely insane.
Isn't it? Like no, the life is about the hard things. Life is about the darkness. Life is good and evil, man. It's constant.
Yeah, life has the darkness, the hard times, the grind, the struggle. But then, gotta remember, life's also about spreading love, spreading peace, making others smile, treating people decent.
Oh, yep. And that's crazy to me because like they have a sense of pride about my music, and my music is bringing people together and like it's speaking truth. But then as soon as I start speaking truth about them, that's where they're like, "Oh, you're okay."
Exactly. People don't.
So I'm supposed to So I'm supposed to speak your truth, not mine. Nah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
That don't sound like Joe.
That ain't gonna happen over here, bro. Nice try.
So, is there a specific city or anything you're excited about when it comes to the tour that you have?
Man, it's crazy because the city that I'm most excited about is one of the shows that I'm not actually booked on yet. We're working on it, but it's San Diego. So Souls of Mischief is going to be in San Diego.
That market is perfect for you. That's the perfect market for your music.
Yeah. I was on tour last year with this dude named Jarv and a group named the Palmer Squares, a duo. Palmer Squares are from Chicago and Jarv is from Vermont. And they came out and did like a West Coast run, and I did 8. Did I do 8? It was 8 or 9 shows with them. And we did one in San Diego, and it was like I was like, oh, this is my place. And so even if I don't get to perform in San Diego, the show is the day before my birthday, October 18th. My birthday is October 19th. And so even if I don't get to perform, I'm just going to go show love at the show and then kick it on the beach for my birthday and just have a good time.
Oh, yeah. And, man, I definitely understand this is my spot. Last year, I finally went to Rapid City for the first time, which I know same state, but I went to the west side of the state, which apparently is a whole different culture, opening for Stevie Stone, and I received the most love I've ever received on.
I've heard of Stevie Stone.
I grew up listening to him. Strange music all the way, man. That was my childhood.
That's insane. I got to open up for X-Rated one time. He had like just got out of prison for his murder sentence, dude. Crazy, yeah. I love strange music. A lot of people don't know this though. You like Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
So Kendrick Lamar actually got his start with strange music.
Yes, he did.
Yep, he was J-Rock's hype man when J-Rock was touring around with Tech Nine. And that was yep.
And everyone forgets they used to have a subsidiary label, Strange Lane, which is where
I didn't even know that.
That was their development label.
Okay. Yeah, Strange Music has always been on point with their stuff. Tech Nine's manager, I saw an interview with him, and he was
Trap.
talking, dude, and he was like, the reason Tech Nine is so good at what he does is because like at any given point, he only has like 2 or 3 unreleased songs. He
Yeah,
releases everything he makes.
he's like me.
Yep, anything he makes, he because you don't know, even if you don't
That's where
like
I
it.
learned my model from, is because then if I pass away, nothing's withheld from my fans. It's there.
And it's like, why are you gonna make something and deprive the people of like, like you don't know who's gonna like that. Some of my least favorite songs are a lot of my fans' favorite songs.
See, that's a lot with me too. I'm like, I don't know if I really like this one. I'll be like riding my little e-scooter around this town. I'll hear someone playing the song out of their car window or something. I'm like, oh, okay.
You like feel it's how you get insecure about it, don't you? Because you're like, oh, I don't like
Yeah,
that
you're
song.
like, oh, there, it's that song. But like, I'll also be going around. I'll hear people screaming my name, and it's like it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how that works. Like that's like it's so everything is subjective, man. Everything is just like
Yeah, it's like you
what
hear the
you
song, you
want it.
feel really good, but you're self conscious. It's like that's the one they're playing around town.
That's the one, dude. That's when you're like, oh, I don't know about this one. Put that shit out.
That's what I did with this newest project with the last song. I was like, I don't know how I feel about the last song. I put it out, and it's like every artist in the state loves this song.
It's weird, man. Weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stevie Stone. That's cool, bro. That's really cool.
Yeah, that was like, I mean, that's one of the like lists, the rappers I want to open for. I mean, you got him, Tech, Brother Lynch. I mean, you got the entirety of Psychopathic Records I want to open for.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, you'll get there, man.
Unfortunately,
Just keep doing your shows. And being a promoter is cool because you could just like slip yourself in there, dude.
yes, that's. I mean, I literally have contacted King ISO's manager. I can literally slip myself into that show.
Yep, yep. And that's like a talking point with the fans too. They're like, oh, like aren't you the promoter? Like, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
And
the
you
promoter.
performed? Yeah.
Like if I'm promoting, I'm performing unless it's a different genre that I'm promoting for the show.
No, exactly. And it's cool too. My manager is just taking like crazy chances on me right now. So I opened up recently for this dude named Struggle Jennings.
Yeah.
And he's
Oh, I
like
struggle.
he's like
No way.
he's like outlaw country like
I know
and
struggle.
so I was working the door.
Grandson through some line.
What's up?
That's Waylon's grandson through some line, like Waylon Jennings.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dude, he was his whole team was incredible. But yeah, I'm working the door and I'm like, I get handed these like VIP passes for Hell's Angels, and they were like, if any Hell's Angels show up, these guys get in for free. They get these VIP passes, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be a leather show. Okay,
A lot of the time, yes.
okay. And it was just straight MC motorcycle, like so many different clubs. And I was so fucking nervous because my music is like upbeat, like, I was like, oh, these guys are hardcore. Yeah, these guys are hardcore, man. But like they're teddy bears, and I had no idea.
Oh yeah, I grew up around like banditos and things. I could tell, yeah.
Dude, they're teddy bears, and I had no, because I was just like, I never like thought of them as like gangs. I know they're like a brotherhood, but like they're not to be fucked with, bro.
Exactly. Then you meet them, finest, nice people ever.
Yeah, they are. And like after I got off stage, like one of the biggest dudes in the crowd, he was like 6'3", over 200 pounds. He had one eye. Walks up and he gives me a hug and he was like, your music made my heart happy. I almost broke down, bro. I was just like, holy shit. Like,
damn.
And I told him, I was like, that means the world to me because I was really nervous about like this crowd. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, y'all some hardcore motherfuckers. Like, and my music is very light and fluffy. And he was like, the message is all that matters, man. And that's what I was just like, that was deep. That hit me deep.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a beautiful moment. Like, I mean, when I was at the Stevie Stone show, the first person walked up to me was, I'm not sure how tall he was. Somewhere between like I want to say 3'10" and 4'8", probably in his 40s, with a guy with a cowboy hat and boots on. Walks up to me, and he just says, "You killed it up there, brother."
Just unexpected.
Just like that unexpected, like the person that's definitely gonna stick in your head because like you're probably like, I know I'm gonna meet this person. They're at every show in that city, so I know I'm gonna meet him again.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's really cool to get that.
Yeah,
Because
so
you get in your head, man. When you see a certain crowd that's like you're not used to, you get in your head, bro. You get nervous. You like I fucked like 2 of my songs up on stage because I was so nervous, and they didn't even realize.
This last Saturday, I screwed up so bad. I fully blanked my first 2 songs because they were off my brand new project. Ended up freestyling. I mean, I absolutely killed it. I've never had to freestyle under pressure before, but I did it.
Like nobody even noticed, huh?
Oh, everybody knew because I was straight cracking jokes about forgetting my lyrics in the freestyle.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
I was playing with the crowd, like, yeah, I made a mistake.
But even when they realize, they don't care, man. As long as you're bringing the good vibes, that's what they're there for.
Yeah, everyone was smiling. I mean,
yeah,
I killed it still. So we're getting to like those last couple minutes before I have to go do some other things. You got a message for people?
Spread love, man. Hold each other accountable. When you see somebody treating somebody like shit, do something about it, bro. Just because, you know, like feeling isn't good enough. Like feeling bad for somebody that's being treated like shit isn't good enough. Like if you feel bad, then do something.
Stand up.
Stand up, dude. Use your voice. Don't be a pussy. I guess that's my message. Stop being a pussy.
Our voices are powerful, y'all. Use them.
Yep. Especially the men, man. Like, because I see, like, man, the women and the children get victimized and they get victim shamed and victim blamed so heavily in this society that, like, when a man finally speaks up and stands up for what's right, it actually makes waves and ripples and people see it, man. And like, so like, be a man.
It shouldn't be that makes waves because it should be something that's common.
It should be something that's already being done. You should just be a man. Process your emotions. Stop taking your anger out on your children. You know what I mean? Like, listen to your children. That's the big thing.
The whole world and smile a little bit, people. Seriously.
Yep, smile. Say hi to your neighbor. When's the last time you were like, "Hey, what's up, man? That's a cool yard. I like the plants that you know, like lift your neighbors up, bro."
I mean, me and my neighbor garden together.
Yes. But like that, one of my biggest messages I want to send out is just listen to each other, man. Like when somebody's trying to talk to you, listen to them, because when they're trying to talk to you, that means they're trying to say something, obviously.
Absolutely. And with that being said, I just got a 2% notification here on the MacBook.
Oh, man. All
right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you so much, Palmtree, for stepping on to the show.
What's your real name, by the way, before we get out of here? Xavier?
Yeah, it's the name of my newest album, so I guess I can out there for everyone now.
Dope. Yeah, send me the link, man. Send me the link. I want to check it out.
I did send it over TikTok.
You did?
Yes.
I'll look for it and I'll check it out today, man.
All right. And again, everyone, remember, it's all one love. Spread happiness, spread positivity, stand up for what's right, and stand on your beliefs. Peace. Yes.